G'day everyone, it's Ryan from the Peer Workers Network. Heading up for my first stream. I'd like to, what's the word? Welcome everybody, that's it, to the live stream. I'm going to go over a few things that a few people have brought up in regards to how I run the live stream, what type of information will be shared, and all that other type of stuff, confidentiality stuff, which is really important to me. I feel that confidentiality is the biggest issue when I'm dealing with the Facebook and Facebook group and the website and now the live stream that I'm going to get going. So I'm going to go through a few things to help people to not sort of hide, but sort of, not hide, but be there, but not in their name, so people can't track them down, clients and stuff like that, which is fair enough. I mean, people have different names on Facebook for a reason, and these videos will be going out onto the website, onto YouTube, and here on Facebook. So it's not just Facebook. So what I'll do is I'll get stuck into why I'm doing this. So I'm really happy that the Facebook group has been accepted, and I work really, really hard to ensure that the information that is provided is up to date. It's as clear as possible. Try and what's the word again? I'm stuck again. I always get stuck, just so you know, and I have trouble looking at the camera. So they're the two things. Try and welcome everybody to participate in any of the topics that are brought up. But I also have this idea that if something is not for you, the content is not for you, then you have the ability not to leave the group, but just to hide that content. And that's what I hope, a lot of people do. If something is upsetting to you, a topic of conversation is not, your cup of tea, then you have that ability to move on from that. So, which is cool, and ensure that your own safety is paramount. So if there is something that's upsetting you, then you have the ability to hide. With this video, you have the ability to turn it off, or and then rejoin later on, because there are going to be topics where somebody's going to feel uncomfortable, because not everybody is comfortable with every topic. And as peer workers, I understand that. But what I also want to do is I want to help educate peer workers in the online space at the moment, and then progressively move that forward. So I want to be able to get people to a situation where they're comfortable to come online. They don't need to have a photo. You don't have to have a video. You don't have to have anything like that. You could have a photo of a frightened orangutan, which I have on my extra Facebook account, which everybody thinks is cute, but I think it's a little bit creepy. But each to their own. So I'm very passionate about having this space. I want it to work. I'm going to keep pushing and trying to create content that is really valuable to us as peer workers, because there's not a lot of this sort of interaction happening between the two of us, between all of us. So, but like I said, confidentiality is primary, number one key. Also, what I want to do is, with this space, is to be able to have people from all around the world I've gained the knowledge and the capacity with software and stuff like that to get people from all around the world to jump on and have a conversation. So, I dare say, this is not happening, but it could happen. Eleanor Longman, everybody loves Eleanor. But if she's in England, then there's nothing stopping us from having her on the live stream. And then you can come on and ask her questions. There doesn't need to be this sort of have her on and then you type out the question. You could actually jump on and have that conversation with her. And then if something is unclear, then you could, expand on that. And that's the whole thing that I'm trying to achieve here. Now, I don't know everybody in the peer worker space. I mean, I know probably about that much. See that much? It's my little nail. And that's the whole peer working space. So I need you guys to help me get in contact with people who are in the space, who are willing to come on and have a Q&A. Come on, we have a chat, Q&A, and then you guys can come on and interact with the guests yourself. So, and you don't need to be in the same room. The great thing about this technology is that you can be in your lounge room, you can be, dare I say, in the toilet, you can be anywhere you want. You could be out in the public. And that person that's in Canada that we're having this conversation with is there too. So I guess what I'm going to ask of everybody is if you've got people who are really interesting, who are like leaders, or who have interesting ideas on the peer worker space, to let me know, so then I can start teeing up these chats, Q&As, whatever you want to call it. So that's my aim, is to create this space for everybody, not just me, but have these videos out there for everybody. Okay, so there's been a lot of questions on, Ryan, how do I join this conversation? How do I join through my smartphone, through my computer, through my laptop, through my tablet? So I'm going to walk you through it. So just bear with me for a second. So we're going to go over now the software I use. It's called Zoom. It's a video conferencing software, which is really, really popular. Bare bones, really easy to operate, and it's pretty much fail safe, and it works all the time, every time. So what I suggest you do is you create a free account. Okay. What